Alrighty, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go and give the Rainbow Star to DOKKANFEST Buuhan. I think that this boy is going to be pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and give him the Rainbow Star. We'll go over the build. So, Buuhan is going to have a lot of crit most of the time. Early in the fight, in base, he's got, 100% chance to crit, which is good. When we're in his domain, he's going to have a reasonable chance to crit. It's what's funny is, in his domain, how many orbs he gets determines exactly how strong he is defensively. Although, I think now that we've got, like, level 10 link stuff like that, he's going to be very, very, like, overpowered defensively. But, like, orbs will determine his crit chance and his defense. Kind of like, in that situation. But to me, it's just I value it like, let's say a turn happens where we get really bad luck with orbs, and we have very few orbs. Do I care that I'm not going to be critting, or do I care that we're going to be weak defensively? That's, So, it seems like an easy full dodge, additional secondary. He's got enough crit built in. Maybe, like, some raw defense could be good. Something like that. Raw attack, I don't know. I don't really think I see the need for raw attack. Probably just dodge, then additional, maybe raw defense is kind of the way I see it. So, let's jump in. I think we'll start with the Gogeta fight, and then we'll kind of jump around to some other fights. Kind of just get a good look at how good both Buhan and once he's in that domain, kind of like Super Buu version, how good they could be. Alright, guys, we are here in an event. So we're going to start with full power absorption, because if we're running full power absorption, we are going to be able to have kind of like Buhan be able to go into his domain right away. We can kind of think of him, I guess, as similar to Int Broly. It's like, okay, so if we compare him to Int Broly, it's kind of like Buhan himself is a lot better than like Int Broly with like the domain up. Buhan is way better than Int Broly. But like the characters surrounding Int Broly are 1,000 times better than what Buhan has surrounding him, right? To be up for, because for Broly to do his domain, full uncontrollable power. For Buhan to do it, full power absorption. Again, I think Buhan is like head and shoulders above Broly. But it's, at a cost of the characters around him are way weaker, right? Whereas like Broly is surrounded by other juggernauts who are not really going down like that. I'm going to just do this. I'm going to just kind of YOLO, like, go ahead, Gogeta, just kill us and get us the next rotation. And we'll see how this is going to go. Here's, the value of Fat Buu. If Fat Buu gets killed right here, which he does. So now this turn 1 and turn 3 are completely safe and ours. So, helpful by Fat Buu. All right, perfect. So, right here, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just immediately pop. Yeah, nice. We had Mr. Buu, Mr. Goat on rotation for us. Oh, look how good this is going to be. So, we have plenty of orbs for Buhan. By the way, Gogeta did not super attack last turn, so he's definitely queued up to super attack us. This is scary. We're going to put Buhan / Super Buu in slot 1 right here in his domain. Buu Tanks does have dodge built in, so if Gogeta supers, we're going to need Buu Tanks to dodge. Alright, now, remember, Buhan, aka Super Buu, he does change EGL orbs into Tech orbs once he does this, and we see there's plenty of EGL orbs right in front of us. Alright, so now we have the domain up. So not only does this make Buhan / Super Buu a ridiculous juggernaut of a character, but, I mean, dude, I mean, besides UI Goku, I mean, well, it's a very difficult, like, It's a huge all caps besides UI Goku's domain, which, you know, nullifies dodge canceling. Besides that effect, this is like the best domain effect right here. You know, Buu Saga, Transformation Boost, or Power Absorption characters are getting 30% attack and defense. It's just a ludicrous buff to just blanket the entire team with. It's crazy. There's a reason it only lasts for 2 turns between how strong the domain buff is. I guess how restrictive the condition can be, although Buhan can just do it turn 6, start a battle, you know, with no restriction, which is good. And then, of course, there's also, you know, like how strong Super Buu himself is. So we do need to hit 6 orbs at minimum here, but we'd like to get as many orbs as possible, because Super Buu gets 40% defense when receiving an attack per orb, and then he gets 5% chance to crit per orb as well. So that's 9, 10. 10 is a really good number. So that's going to be 400% defense and a 50% chance to crit right there. Bam. So I would imagine if Gogeta tries to super us, we'll probably eat it for... I mean, could this be double digits right here? This is probably double digits, right? We saw him at 55% like die in kind of like similar conditions, but we have bad orb luck as well. You know, remember that's kind of a thing with this Super Buu though, is, you know, you are gonna need at least not like the worst luck ever. You know, 5+ orbs will at least have you in a good spot probably. Let's just do this. I want to make sure Mr. Buu has a lot of rainbows. Alright, as long as Mr. Buu is not supered here, we've got a really good chance to live this turn. Super. Oh, come on. It's never easy, dude. Alright, now, Buu, Super Buu, has 4 guaranteed super attacks right here. I love him. I adore him. So he has 4 guaranteed supers. Each of them have a 50% chance to crit. So his regular super, guaranteed additional super with 3 key spheres, guaranteed additional super with 6 key spheres, and then guaranteed additional super against a fused fighter category enemy. And then, I mean, we had, you know, 14 additional, so I think we will proc the hidden potential system. It's just a matter of if we get the 50-50 coin flip to be a super attack or if we get it to be the normal. Now, keep in mind that every super attack we're doing here is stacking attack as well. Hidden potential system, additional super, beautiful. I love opening the showcase out with a 5 super turn. Mwah! I'll kiss you. Come here, Buu. Mwah! Lovely. We love that additional super. Yeah. When it's not that 70% chance of super shit, it's just guaranteed additional super. I'm like, yeah, I love additionals. Yeah. Get those supers in, daddy. All right, now Gogeta has done like 7 attacks without supering. He's definitely supering here. We have to dodge or we're dead. Okay, cool. Okay, good. All right, that's good. That's good. As long as it's... I think the way the cooldown works, it's the next attack he could super, right? Not... What? This is the first time this ever happened. Okay, well, as you guys can see, there's whiteout conditions coming for me. What? Dude, what? Hello, I'm trying to play with Mr. Goat and Buhan right here. Yeah, dude, walking over to the gym, it's gonna be tough tomorrow, bruh. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna make it. We'll make it, though. We'll make it. All right, no super attack. Good. Good. What the hell? Dude, that's never happened. I've done over 10,000 videos. Like, it's never happened before. Wow, what the hell? Holy shit. Damn. Damn. All right, let's lock in, man. What? That took me out of my rhythm. How could I even continue the video now, man? That's hilarious, dude. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, here. So let's, honestly, we probably won already. Here's the thing about the Gogeta and Janemba fights, where it's like, they do hit very hard. Well, Janemba's a little bit different, but Gogeta hits really hard right away. So I think it's actually like a great kind of like showcase stage, because we could see how effective a character is, right? Like, we could see kind of like what their limitations, what their strengths are right away. But, I mean, it's really not that tough if you just don't get hit by a super attack. The Gogeta and Janemba fights, these are not bosses that are really doing very much. I like, they're just not really, like they just sit there and hit hard. They're not taking the ability for us to, are we just gonna kill him here? Okay, so I should point this out. We're gonna kill him. We're not even gonna get back to Buhan. There's no, I saw people saying, I think Gogeta's a fight very similar to Goku and Frieza. There's no fucking way you could say that. Like, you can't say that with a straight face, man. Bye, Gogeta. Okay. Well, you're not very tough. If you could just deal with a super attack, he doesn't do anything, Gogeta. And Janemba's the same way. Like, if you just deal with their super attacks, they don't do anything. Alright. I kind of, well, I mean, Is this a disaster video already? What? Guys, what do we, can I get a ruling on this? You know, we got a weather alert advisory. I don't, okay. I'm sorry, that did throw me out of my rhythm there. So keep in mind, like when Fat Boo and the two Skinny Boos massacre Gogeta right there, two things were at play that was directly because of Buhan. Number one, although I don't know, none of them do melee attacks, right? I don't think so. So, like, the fact Buhan did eliminate Gogeta's territory, so we could do melee supers on him. But I don't know that that really affects... It's only Mr. Boo that does a melee, I think. I'd have to double check, but right, whatever. But then, remember, the 30% extra stats to the whole team. That's insane, dude. It's... Okay. I think I'll just hop right back in. Exact same setup. What a goofy start here. I'll keep using this dev friend right here, or shadow friend. It's at 69% right there. Remember, we got to make sure that my Buhan, he's in slot 7. I'm just gonna come back. We'll come back on his turn. My Buhan's in slot 7. We'll just come back. All right, guys. I'm bringing us back just in case right here. By the way, is the volume a little? I think I need to lower this down a little bit to get to the proper level I like to be at. I think. Might be a little loud. Did it go down? Maybe like right there. I think that's a little better. Alright, let's see. Is he supering right here? No, he's gonna super Mr. Boo. God damn it. That's a 90% Buhan. Okay. Dude. God, it's like, I'm glad that we got a successful one pretty easily in there, but it's like, this team is fodder. Just period. It is. This is a fodder team. Like, any boss, all these characters just get blown away. LR Buhan, deep in the fight, becomes very good. But, like, deep in the fight, right? Like, he works a lot. Like, what's funny is this setup, I think would work a lot better. Well, besides Skinny Boo. Skinny Boo, no. But this setup is going to work a lot better in the Goku and Frieza fight, for sure, right? But it's just, a lot of these characters, I mean, they just can't handle a lot of the big pressure. It works much more effectively once Buhan's domain is up. But it's like, when I'm, like, doing one of these runs, man, and it's just like, you know, I got to use the second Buhan that's just not as effective and stuff like that, it can be a little bit iffy. Oh, perfect, here we go. Okay. After this, we'll head to a different fight. Maybe we'll do the Tech UI Goku fight I like to do. I think I kind of want to put base Buhan in front of that Tech UI Goku super attack and see how that's going to go. Interesting. All right, we'll transform. Oh, God. Yep, here we go. All right, so there are AGL orbs, but yeah, here's the turn where the type orb changing, unfortunately, is not going to do very much for us. I mean, you know, it happens. It happens. We still have a decent amount of orbs, though. Yeah, we'll hit this. Okay. 6. Oh, 8. 8. That's pretty good. All right, hopefully, the friend Buhan, you know, here's the thing. Oh, well, he's only 69%. Yeah. Yeah, oh, Lord almighty. They're all just going to be 30 additional builds. I guess, I mean, I would rather take a 30 additional build over a 30 crit build on Buhan, right? Yeah, for sure. So, It could be worse. Oh, by the way, we have 7 out of 7 links activated. I guess I didn't show it, but next, like, they link together, we have 7 out of 7. Thank God, by the way, huge W for everyone, for all of us, that they gave this guy Big Bad Bosses in Super Buu form. This is the only Super Buu in the game that has Big Bad Bosses, is this guy right here. So we should be very thankful for that, right? Because if they took that away, that would hurt the character for sure. All right, pretty good. Yup, beautiful, beautiful. Look how fast that damage can go up. See, like, Broly can't do anything like this, man. He can't. And I think Buu is tankier than Broly, too. Let's see. I mean, this should be double digits, right? 8 orbs? Oh, 7 out of 7 links? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Now, remember... Okay, here's the other thing, too. Buu doesn't get defense when he attacks. Super Buu. He gets no... Oh! Hidden potential system additional super W. He gets no defense when he attacks. It's just how many orbs you get, like, when he gets hit. That's the moment he gets a lot of extra defense. Don't super. Okay, good. All right, well, it looks like this is probably going to be another W right here. Huh. Yeah, I guess this is the safest way to play this. I won't cut right here, because if we put Evil Buu back there, he could get hit one, like, we could lose all of our HP one time, and then he would heal. Now keep in mind, Super Buu, right, does, well, Buhan, Super Buu Domain Buu, does heal a pretty substantial amount of HP at the end of the turn, 30% HP. So, like, we, in the 55% video, we had, like, a situation, like, exactly like this, where Evil Buu got hit, dropped down to 1 HP, and Domain Buu was on the same rotation. And then before Gogeta attacked in the next turn in slot 1, we were at full HP again. We went from... So Gogeta did the very last attack of the turn, brought us to 1 HP. Before he attacked again in slot 1, we were at full HP again. Between all the Buus healing. Right? Super Buu's 30% at the end of the turn. In Fat Buu, his healing can go crazy, right? All of the combined healing of the Buu team. So, I mean... Rainbow Link level 10, crazy domain Super Buu, he could live all these big boss supers, and the team will bring your HP right back, if with the Buu team, right? Keep in mind, too, that in LR Cell, in like 3 days, gets buffed, and he is absolutely going to be a must-run on here. Dodge. Okay, cool. Remember, we could still get hit, and we're fine. Okay, nice, yeah. Evil Buu doing his job right there. Alright, well, we'll just be able to finish this off, right? Yeah, this fight, it's very weird, right? Like, it's like, at any point, Gogeta could just one-shot us, but if he doesn't get a chance to just one-shot us, we're gonna win with what seems like very little effort. 9? No, we can get 10. Okay, let's grab 10 right there, sure. Evil Buu, or, excuse me, Mr. Buu, Mr. Goat, can be very effective, and remember, I mean, Mr. Buu, with the extra, 30% stats of the domain, it does help him quite a bit. I guess it doesn't matter because Super Buu is going to finish this off. Right? Remember, he's doing 4 guaranteed supers right here. I really love what they did with this domain and him, right? Like, it's... Damn, seeing this, it's like, shit, like, Int Broly should be even stronger, dude. Int Broly really is not even strong enough. Because I think Super Buu right here, he's... Well, I mean... a million levels above Int Broly in terms of damage, but then he's also a million levels above him in terms of defensive ability too. Like, he really is kind of just like a better Int Broly, huh? I haven't really used him much on like a non... Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, let's go do the Tech UI Goku fight, one of the showcase fights I like to do, but let's not do full power absorption. Let me just, like, do a run. Let's just, like stay in Buhan the whole run. And I kind of want to see how that's going to look. All right, guys, we're doing another run. No way, no way, no way, no way. Every time, dude. Bro. Y'all saw that was in slot 3, right? Like, Bro, how many times? Dude. I recently have talked about this. I don't know if there is a character who's died on the channel more this year than Super Easy 8 Kid Buu. I don't know if it's true. It's unbelievable how many times Super Easy A Kid Buu gets one shot in slot 3. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up, man. I hope I unpaused fast enough that y'all could that y'all could have seen. Dude, what the hell? Like it's just God damn it, dude. All right. Well, the main thing I want to do with this run is I want to pair Buhan up with Janemba. And then I also would like to, you know, not sort of rely on the... Alright, well, I guess what we'll do here is I'll float Janemba off on this next turn, and we could get the two of them together. Janemba as well as Buhan, right? Now, obviously, Buhan is going to work tremendously well next to Kid Buu, right? I mean, keep in mind with Buhan... you are, like, if you're going to get Buhan, you're going to use him and stuff like that, you are going to need to get this guy link leveled. Buhan's link set is going to generate a lot of power for this guy. Majin, Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, Fear and Faith, The Wall Standing Tall, Fierce Battle. Some of these links, man, these are major, major buffs between link level 1 and link level 10, right? Like, the Majin link... at link level 1 is 10% attack and defense. At link level 10, it's 2 key, 15% attack and defense. So, you're going to see this guy look, you know, head and shoulders better once he's got all that shit maxed out. Alright, let's just do this. I like to run Kid Buu. I will always defend support characters. But, I mean, it's just, he's flimsy, man. Kid Buu is flimsy. Oh, that's good. Whew. Okay. Now, a really nasty boss super attack, I think, would kill Buhan. But this might even be double digits. 100k, okay. So remember, Buhan is guarding. He does have 200% attack and even start a turn, and then an extra 100% attack and defense for the first 6 turns. He does get 58% attack and defense when attacking, which obviously wasn't up right there. And then, of course, there is also the, his super attack effect is giving him, you know, 50% attack and defense with every one of those. So, okay, sure. Again, I'm going to float Janemba off here, because, you know, Janemba plus Buhan is a goated pairing. I think in the Gogeta and Janemba fights specifically, like, Janemba could get, like, if Janemba's in slot 1, like, turn 1, slot 1 right away immediately, he could potentially get sniped, but remember, he does have the 50% chance to dodge super attacks anyway. But, like, once Janemba gets, you know, a couple of attacks in, he's a dominant pillar that you could get in slot 1, and then we could have Buhan in slot 2, and they're gonna work really effectively together. I mean, look, dude, together they have Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. They have 5 out of 7, and it's really impactful links, right? Big Bad Bosses and Metamorphosis together is 35% attack and defense and 5% HP regen. Just those 2 links together, right? It's really crazy how well they link up together. So, all right, here, let me just come back next turn. Alrighty, so here we are back on our next rotation. So it's very simple, kids. We just don't get supered on Buhan or on Kid Buu, and we are a-okay. We're a-okay. Please, God, do not kill him. I'll do anything, UI Goku. Anything. Bro, because it's like, dude, Kid, but like, you know, for like a showcase where it's just like, let's just, you know, see the character's stats, you know, I'd prefer if, you know, I could just run Kid Buu and he not get, you know, blasted. By the way, Buhan's damage, hit him with 10 system additional normal. Buhan's damage really does kind of like suck balls, like right away. Like that damage is pitiful. I know like some people go, oh no, it's good. Nah, it's 0 against Goku and Frieza, man. I'm sorry. It's just not good at this point. You know, we gotta be honest here. Now, once Buhan goes into his domain, all those stacks are permanent, and then he leaves the domain. He still keeps all that damage, and his damage will be good. Now, remember, Buhan, the first 6 turns is guaranteed critting. Starting from turn 7, it just becomes a 50% chance to crit, but then he gets an extra additional, as well as some extra chance to dodge. So, it's like, I feel like the more I think about Buhan, the more I kind of, like, see his numbers, see how he's working. I like him. I like him quite a bit. I think he's good. His restrictions aren't really too bad. I mean, besides the full power absorption, The thing is, though, I do think that he, as a support type character, I like what he's bringing to the table, kind of like just even without the domain, like I really like it. Very strong big bad bosses character, right? All right, here let's pop into Jiren's standby. So this is going to give us 2 turn support. I actually really would like to. I really want to kill UI Goku here. Yeah, I do. So let's do that. Let me hit this. Let's hit this. And our chances to kill UI Goku right here are very good. But I definitely want to. I would love to go into the next turn against Tech UI Goku with Janemba in slot 1, Buhan in slot 2, and then we have Kid Buu in slot 3. I want to put Buhan in base up against Tech UI Goku super attack, and I want to see. It's hard to say. I mean, remember, Buhan does have that ability. The more HP remaining when he receives an attack for the first time in the turn, the greater an additional defensive buff he's going to get, up to a maximum of 150%. So, all right, unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to kill, by the way. God damn it. Nothing worse doing a showcase than this right here. Yeah, even if we got the hidden potential system, he would have just barely lived right there. Damn, a shame. It's all right, though. It's all good. Okay, so now we have the golden rotation. So this, this is what I wanted against Tech UI. But, I mean, we're still going to be looking pretty good just like this. Although Majin, dude, Majin is a lot of extra stats. So is Wall Standing Tall. Janemba, by the way, is going to be absolutely ludicrous here. Janemba is getting a 200% buff, too. Janemba's not getting 200% on Lord Slug's team, but he is here on Buhan's team, so that's good. Let's give Buhan the hit. We'll get through this turn, and then I'll come back, and we will take a look at Buhan against Tech UI Goku, right? See how he's going to be able to tank there. Yeah, these numbers are just very low, but do have to keep in mind he's giving that Extreme Class Allies 2 key 50% attack and defense as well. All right, let's see what Janemba gets right here, and we'll come back in 2 turns. 38. Okay. I still see people saying, I don't know what people see about Janemba. Bro, I don't. If you're just born to hate, like, actually, like, a character is doing shit, sure, man. Knock yourselves out. Like, I don't get it, dude. Fucking LR Super Buu does nothing! He does nothing! He's horrible! And people are constantly like, oh, beloved Super Buu. Oh, how Doth is so rude to him. Oh, he is just doing his job and people hate on him. No, he fucking sucks! He sucks! Janemba! Janemba is actually doing shit. Janemba! God damn it. I hate Super Buu. He could never live in Janemba's shadow. Ever. Ever. Now remember, I don't want to do the domain, because I do want to see base Buhan against the Tech UI Super, so we're going to come back in 2 turns to see that. Guys, you can't make this bullshit up, dude. You can't. Stop it. Tech UI Goku can literally only super attack in slot 2. That is true. He can only super in slot 2. The whole point of me coming in here is to put Buhan in front of his super attack. Is this not insane? Come on. Come on. Here we go, man. I don't know. Chat. Help, man. Help. Help, dude. Whatever. I guess I don't... Bro, right, I forgot. Goddamn Limit Break X Survivor is playing. Why? Why is that playing here? God damn it, that's playing here. Okay, well, this is still going to be a very good turn for us. We're going to have Jiren support. We're going to have a massive amount of orbs. 13. So remember, this is 40% times 13, by the way, and 5% chance to crit times 13, by the way. Let's go ahead and hit that. Jiren, by the way, I'm sure at least one person looked at this and, you know, bro, people come here, they come out of anywhere to hate. They're coming out of the sewers like rats. They're falling out of the clouds and parachutes just to hate and say, what is that team? It works fine because Gogeta, Tech Broly, Jiren work in any situation on any team that is part of their greatness, right? So Jiren is going to be sitting here and he's doing what, kids? He has 100% damage reduction and he's giving us massive 2-turn attack support. So Super Buu is getting huge attack support from Jiren right here. So, let's see how we do. All right, 13 million, sure. So we'll get these all in. Again, the whole point of me coming in here was base Buhan against UI Goku, which we will get. But, you know, since we're here, whatever. I figured we'll do another turn of the domain. It's good. This way I was able to show that we could utilize his domain without it being turn 1 full power absorption, right? So that's awesome. That's another thing he has over Int Broly, by the way, is that in Broly, it's either full rotation of uncontrollable power or Goku family enemy. That's it. Buhan, it can just be turn 6, and we can get it, right? So, Buhan really is he's just a better version of Int Broly, huh? How could he not be a better version of Int Broly? What does Int Broly have that Buhan doesn't? The revive, which is very good and is definitely very impactful, and it really matters because the hardest fight in the game, Goku and Frieza, Broly is gonna have that revive up against 17 and Golden Frieza and against Goku and Frieza, where it really truly matters. So, that's what Int Broly has over Buhan. Okay. I think I'm gonna play this animation. And then I'm going to cut, and I'm just going to come back in with the same team, and I'm just going to come back when we're up against Tech UI Goku, and we could see Buhan handle business. That's what we're going to do. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and rock this. Okay, so let's see how Buhan is going to handle things kind of like in this situation right here. We could pop the domain by the other Buhan, but I just, the point here is I want to see, like, how Buhan will tank against, like, a reasonable level super attack, without, like, like, if we didn't have the domain ability, right? Let's see. Let's see what we get right here. I guess the only thing is dodge build is great if we're trying to win, but it can be a thorn in the side of showcasing sometimes. Hit him potential system additional normal, of course. Okay, good. It does hit us. That hit him potential system additional super could have helped. I mean, it would be 50% stats, right? And then he's at 152. Okay, so he could go even higher then. And that's just, I mean, we didn't have support right there. So, like, that's about the... Yeah, Buhan seems very good, right? Because it's like, we know that in his domain, I mean, turn 1, he can just sun, 3 million super or whatever, so... Or 4 million, 4 million. We saw him completely eat a Gogeta super for 4 million. So, yeah, seems good. Buhan seems very impressive. Let's do a run. I think the last thing we need to see before we finish up the video is we need to go... Oh, you know what? We could get this rare animate. We're going to end on this rare animation. Jiren's failed standby. You don't see that very often. What I want to do is I want to go into a fight. I want to go into Buhan's domain right away. And then I want to... Let's see what his damage looks like after he's, gotten a bunch of stacks in his domain and then left his domain. So we'll end the video seeing that. All right, gamers, we will do one final run here. So we have a friend, Buhan, full level 10 links. Really, I mean, just for the showcase, that's all that really matters. I'm definitely not a fan of this build, though. Keep in mind, base Buhan, I guess, well, okay, this is a JP player that's got this. So, I mean, Goku and Frieza fight. Buhan, for a lot of that fight, he's got guaranteed crit already, man. God damn it. Gonna go crazy. Gonna go crazy. Bro, I'm never gonna stop telling y'all what I think. Guess what? He literally already has guaranteed crit. He has guaranteed crit at this turn anyway. He already has it. God damn it. Now, when we do the long video for Buhan, yep, hit a potential system initial normal, okay. We are going to, I'm probably going to do a lot of runs against Goku and Frieza. I want to see, like, what will be a more successful strategy for us in the Goku and Frieza fight? Would it be to pop Buhan's domain right away, or save it for once we get to, like, 17 and Golden Frieza and Goku and Frieza? I think probably that, but, I mean, we'll see, because Buhan, after we leave his domain, he definitely will be easily able to do damage to Goku and Frieza once he gets a bunch of stacks and stuff like that. Who is this? This is Exchange Majin Buu? He would be okay from this, right? 70% damage reduction? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. All right, so we've got our full power absorption rotation. So we can go ahead and just jump Buhan over to this right here. And we can go ahead and get this boy a lot of stacks. So again, the main, like, point of this run right here is I want to see what my Buhan's damage is going to be once we leave his domain. Now, if you're going to give crit to this character, it's right here is where it could have some impact. Because remember, in this kind of like Super Buu version, his crit is 5% per key sphere. So let's say we had a turn where we get bad key spheres, which will happen. It'll happen. And he won't have very much crit. But, I mean, I explained it earlier. In a situation like that, that would also be a situation where he wouldn't have as much defense as well. And 100%. I do think that that's a lot more important to focus on the defensive aspect of a character. But, all right, cool. All right, so we'll go through this. We'll be able to get a lot of additional supers here. We're not fighting a Fuse fighter on this turn. Well, I guess once we leave this phase, we will be fighting a Fuse fighter, though. Piccolo on the next rotation as Fuse fighter. If we... Well, I guess if we kill this boss fast enough. This, like, Majin power absorption team, for the most part, they're not really doing too much damage. Like, it's not really too crazy, but we'll see. All right, so there's our guaranteed supers. So now hidden potential system. Get us a super. No hidden potential system at all. Wow, okay. Pretty bad luck right there. All right, let me just come back on, you know, Domain Super Buu on our next turn. Hopefully we could kill Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, you know, so we could have Piccolo out there to get another guaranteed stack, but sure. All right, gamers, so here we are on our next rotation. We want to be very mindful of Piccolo and Trunks, by the way. We don't want to let ourselves get super attacked by Piccolo and Trunks, or else they could seal us or stun us. So we don't want that to happen. Oh, actually, we're not going to be able to get 6 orbs either. God damn it. Huh. Let's hit this. 5. Alright, well, I mean, we're not going to get as many super attacks as I wanted. I mean, yeah, that's very annoying point of the fight for the orbs to not be good. This has been... I think this is a disaster video, I think. It's been a goofy one for sure. Evil Buu, dodge this. God damn it. This Vegeta hits... This is the hardest hitter, kind of, in here. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, so let's get, you know, Super Buu, Buhan, whatever, a couple of more stacks. And then just, you know, kind of like see what his damage is going to look like again once we leave his domain. I'll probably go ahead and pop... I could pop the domain for the other Buhan, though. You know, we can get his up while Buhan is going to be chilling like that. Next turn, we'll be able to have Buu next to LR Buhan, right? LR Buhan or LR Janemba, either of them are going to link up incredibly well with him, get a lot of our links up and stuff like that, and be able to do a lot of damage. All right, perfect. We're getting the supers. All right, so that's it for guaranteed supers on the turn. It's just these two. Okay. Nice! Hit him attention system, additional super beautiful. And notice his stun as well, by the way. He does have a 50% chance to stun in this mode right there. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. Oh, actually, we'll be able to see his 30% heal at the end of the turn trigger as well. Let's see that. Let's get this 30% heal going. Yes! Every aspect of the character showed. That's how we get down, baby. All right, let's go. Give me that delicious mwah, mwah, healing. All right, Fapu, we got it. Yes, super, 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 super. All right, here we go, here we go. We'll get that 30% heal kick in. Then Buhan is going to, Domain's going to turn off. He's going to revert back into Buhan. So then with this Buhan, we'll go ahead and transform him here. Perfect. Okay. Oh, it's before turn 6. Okay. Well, I guess we won't. All right, I'll come back next turn. Alright, guys, we had to get the Buhan, talking. I mean, he chatters a lot more. All he does is laugh in the new one, so him talking shit. Guys, that's how you know we need another LR Buhan, who has an intro and he's talking shit, and then we need him to do an attack and he's talking shit. Right, remember, do not worry about Buhan. He does so many attacks because of the way that fight with Vegito goes. There's a lot more Buhan coming in the future. Okay, so now we're going to have all 7 links up for Buhan, and we've had 1,000,000,000, billion, trillion stacks officially, right? So we could see kind of like some upgraded damage from him, after he's gotten a bunch of stacks. And we can also do the other thing, which is pop the other Buhan's domain next turn. Remember, if we're going to pair Buhan up with Janemba, we just can't use the domain until turn 6. In the hardest fight in the game, though, not a concern, because that's probably not until we're going to want to use it anyway. Usually, Goku and Frieza's wrapping up, turn 8, turn 9, turn 10, maybe turn 7. So, just popping the domain around that time, I think, would make a ton of sense. By the way, LR Buhan, this guy is still really powerful, and he's going to work really well next to TUR Buhan for sure. All right, so he's up to 22. And we could definitely get much higher than that, right? We could have potentially had even more stacks in his Super Buu version. And then remember, next turn, we're going to go ahead and have... oh, perfect. Well, no, we already saw him tank UI Goku, so... Vegeta hits weaker than the UI Goku we saw him tank. So yeah, that's nothing. Good to see it, though. Great to see a 2+ million super attack and we eat it for nothing. So yeah, Buhan, number 1 TUR, I could see it. Yeah, probably, right? Because, I mean, I feel like he's just better than Int Broly. Int Broly is like a top 7 unit? Something like that, right? Top 7? So, yeah, I don't... That's sort of like, I don't, like, with the potential that Vegito is coming next, to me it just seems obvious because they're dropping a Buhan, right? Like, that seems pretty crystal clear. But a lot of people go, no, we don't want that because he'll be power crept. I mean, we don't know that. Because, again, I mean, it was a different celebration. It was New Year's 2 years ago, but Orange Piccolo was good the entire year. Like, it's not a stretch whatsoever for... we'll hit this. It's not a stretch whatsoever that, like, whatever Part 2 LR, Super Vegito, Kefla, Gotenks, Goku, Frieza 17, anything like that, any of those. It's not a stretch. I'm going to intentionally just make sure, because next turn is what I care about. It's not a stretch for that character to still be very dominant. I didn't really like how Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks went into 2024. I pretty much once a lot of those tougher 9th anniversary fights showed up, I was not using them very much. Wasn't really a fan too much. But I mean, it's a character that has a lot of additional normals. Not really for me. 2022, Goku was really good, right? The Carnival Goku, he was good for a long time. I mean, most of the year. He was good for most of the year, wasn't he? The Carnival Super Saiyan Goku, he wasn't a problem. To be fair, 2023 didn't really have big time event power creep until maybe the Omega fight at the end of July, but definitely Fusion Zamasu at the end of September. So, remember, like, people are always complaining about something in Dokkan. It's the Dokkan community can't do anything except for complain. But, like, there wasn't even really, like, content in 2023 until basically July, right? Like crazy content. We had some during the anniversary, but it wasn't really that good. All right, so next turn, we'll probably make next turn the last turn of the video. We'll be able to see Buhan. You know, we're going to have, 6 or 7 links up. At the very least, we'll have all of Buhan's important links up, and we'll have the domain up. And remember, he's still, no matter what, as long as Buhan is next to a transformation boost character, or if he's next to a, power absorption, either, you know what's funny is, it's just, as long as he's next to any character under his leader skill, is his condition. Which is, it's a very easy condition to hit. Damn it, Trunks is attacking right away. Shit. I'm just nervous that Buhan will eradicate both of them before the TUR Buhan gets to attack. We don't have Fear and Faith up, but that's not a problem, because Fear and Faith is just only key and lowering enemy defense, so it's not really giving buffs. So this is essentially Buhan with all of his links up, or at least all of his good links up. All right, let's see what we get. LR Buhan can look very good here. Okay, here's Vegeta Supering. Buhan is also probably just going to take cold-blooded double digits from this. I think, probably. Not really, but close enough. Remember, Buhan does also have the ability to dodge, too. That's the thing. Buhan can have, 1 million, 2 million defense, something like that, and then he also could have a decent chance to dodge, which allows him to be pretty effective defensively, I would say. All right, what are we going to get? Yes, you could finish up now, please. Thank you. All right, TUR Buhan. Let's see what we get. Yeah, so, again, ending, I guess I probably would just have to hard say Buhan is the #1 TUR. He's probably even better than Super Easy Beerus. I mean, I'd like to use him a little bit more before I'm, like, stomping my, foot on the table saying it. But, yeah, it looks like it, because, again, it's just a very simple process. I think he's just like a better version of him, Broly. All right, so this additional, members the additional he gets once it's turn 7 or later. Right there, boom. Okay, and then now, no hidden potential system on that turn. All right, so yeah, let me know what you guys think of Buhan, but a very good Dokkan Fest release right here. I mean, 2024, most of the characters 2024 has dropped have just really been very, very good releases. 2024 does not have very many stinkers in terms of content, in terms of character releases. 2024 has just been tremendous. And I think that this Buhan / Super Buu, likewise, is also another tremendous release. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.